Politicians more likely to cross the line, and why? Joining me now to break down Cuomo's behavior is psychoanalyst Bethany Marshall. All right, just before we begin, Bethany, we're not convicting Andrew Cuomo. He deserves due process, and we're going to let that play out. But you've seen this before. You've seen how politicians take advantage of these crowds, and it's a touchy-feely situation, and the next thing you know, they're acting wildly inappropriate. What's going on through those predatory brain cells of theirs upstairs?
And Jesse, you addressed this beautifully on one of your segments about, he puts his hand around the woman and then the hand goes lower and lower. So there's all kinds of opportunities for grooming. Politicians get into their field because they like positions of power. Once they have the power, it encourages sort of eating up more than their fair share of society's resources. Sometimes it leads them to violate the rights of others. I would say Andrew Cuomo, although I have not treated him in private practice, fits the profile of what we call a power offender. This is a person who doesn't just offend through sexual harassment, but who offends in multiple areas of his life in the following ways: maybe violating the rights of others, maybe caring only about his own needs, maybe being exploitive towards other people. But let's face it, politics is a behemoth. It is a good old boys club, and all politicians are afraid of their dirty laundry being aired, so they are not going to rat each other out. They're going to cover up, and when something comes out about them, they're very good at working the crowd in another way, not just in terms of grooming victims, by sort of, throwing stones and saying, look, I've been the victim of a smear campaign, or this person was really my friend, or you're getting it all wrong. And I think Andrew Cuomo's apology really very much minimized the bad behavior. It did not serve him well, and it did not really, it was weak.
It was a terrible excuse, because you can see him with his hands around a woman's face like that, who he just met, and then he'd asked to kiss her, allegedly. That's not your traditional press the flesh, good old boy, work a room kind of move. That's a whole nother level, and he should be held accountable by the people of New York, or however else they decide to do it. All right, Bethany, thank you so much for your analysis. We appreciate it.
Thank you.